you just throw bread at me?
Oh shit, I hit you?
So you did then?
Yeah, I do that. I didn't mean to hit you.
Now, why, if I may ask, would you throw it at all?
I bit it and it sucked. Wait, you're the neighborhood watch guy, right?
Alright, now ladies, I've been hearing a lot of stories from you lately about condoms breaking, and I think I came up with a policy that will negate this problem. Fuck 'em. Now, next order of business.
Condoms are a plague on humanity, not the STDs that they say they prevent. No, they promote promiscuity. They put women into the abortion clinic, and they just induce. See, the STDs, they're a deterrent, while the STIs, they're a deterrent as well because they do the same thing, but whatever. And you know, if you just allow condoms just to do their thing, and then people will run rampant and just work.
I need to speak with the manager.
Right here, what's up?
I'm investigating a missing person. We don't want to jump to any conclusions, but there's pretty much a unanimous consensus from the people I've interviewed that he was murdered. Here.
Here? In my building.
Yes, sir.
In this very establishment.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
In my lazy Susan of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. With my tables and blinds.
Looks that way.
Possibly killed with the blinds.
It's a possibility.
It is a possibility. Oh. What was your general consensus?
He was murdered.
Murdered.
As in deceased.
You mean dead?
Yep.
Completely done.
Done.
Finished.
No more.
4562 York Dick Avenue.
Anytime, 24/7.
Right here.
Yes, sir.
In my building.
Right here! In this very establishment, a man disappeared last week.
You mean Dave?
David Grissman?
Yeah.
How'd you know that's who I was referring to?
Dude goes to my meetings. Hasn't been there in a while. People talk.
What kind of meetings?
Hey, man. 11 months.
Clean as a whistle.
Good job. Would it be safe to assume that David was an addict himself?
No, you don't in the parking lot.
Gotta stay clean, man.
What you need? Yeah, I got you.
Brr! Frosty. So if David was into selling drugs, it's probably safe to assume that he was involved with some pretty nefarious characters. Now, do you know if any enemies, rivalries, anybody that could have benefited from David being slain?
I don't really know much about the dudes in his personal life. He was just my dealer.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you just tell me that you've been clean and sober for over 11 months?
Yeah, that's because you're like a cop, and I was nervous about saying I still get high. But now we got this little rapport going, and I'm more comfortable. Look at these tracks, they're fresh as hell. You're a detective, I'm surprised you didn't notice.
Jesus Christ. Now, do you know of anybody that wanted David dead or not?
Well, I did.
What?
I mean, I didn't do it, but that guy was a real bastard. Everybody hated him. Any of us could have pulled the trigger.
I don't recall ever saying anything about David being shot.
You know, in this day and age, people shoot each other.
I've heard just about enough.
Well, I mean...
Look, kid, I'm afraid that if I sit here and talk to you any longer, I'll be so overloaded with stupid that I won't be able to carry out my investigation. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Fucking ew!
Starve well then. What?
If you don't like your food, then slide it over and starve to death.
Okay, it's not the food, Neil. I just saw a huge roach on the ground.
Are you serious? That's so wretched. I'm not eating here if there's roaches.
Then I'm not paying for your fucking pancakes.
Well, why do we always have to come to this dive anyway?
'Cause you're not worth Denny's prices, and your skittle-brained friend always tagging along makes funding a meal even more painful for me, so you can either enjoy it or hunger strike the night away and see if I fold. 'Cause I won't.
Hey, Neil, you're a pathetic little tool and no one will ever love you.
This is so sick. There's probably roach shit all on my food.
Oh my god! Are your stupid little minds so thick and nimble that you actually think a roach on the ground means essence of roach in your mouth? We're talking about the difference between the floor and a presumably elevated countertop and or stove, two completely different worlds. Now I guarantee you your food is quite kosher, so eat! Or you're gonna have to go temp-a-night for table 3 to pay for your shit. 'Cause I'm not if you don't start chewing like fucking immediately.
Calm the fuck down.
That was ironic. Don't you think?
Dude, that's totally twisted.
Yeah, quite well, I'd say.
Like, how could you serve that to a paying customer?
What? That's like the most pristine burrito I've ever assembled. That's gonna make someone's fucking day out there.
That's gonna make someone vomit. There's like a double shot of spit on there. Like maximum U juice.
The customers don't know it's irrelevant to the experience. You smoke my spit every time I roll a blunt and never complain. Now these burritos wrap like shit if you don't use a little adhesive. So I improvised one day and it works. So now I do it every time.
Speaking of blunts.
Here you go, baby lips. One of my best to date.
Dude, you can't possibly serve that.
It's for Neil.
Well, in that case, let it rain.
How much is a quarter? You know what, Neil? Just wait till we leave this diner, okay?
Burrito and fries.
Pretty sure I asked for mashed potatoes with that, but I'm hungry enough that I'm not gonna complain.
You did just complain.
Did not. Complaining requires one to express disdain. I'm not pissed at all. I just think it's important that the professionals be made aware of their mistakes. I'm actually kind of glad she screwed up. I'm in a very ketchupy mood. Bring some.
I'm sorry about that, sweetheart. I'm pretty sure that when you die, you're not going to heaven.
The homeless.
Excuse me, ladies. I'm investigating a missing person, and
It's 40 for a romp, 10 extra for cuddles.
What?
And
No,
if you
sit down. I'm not shopping for what you're selling, baby. I just need to ask you a few questions about a David Grissman.
David Grissman is a sick, perverted, no class, no tip John from hell.
You're all hookers, aren't you?
Actually, we prefer streetwalkers.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that worse? I mean, never mind. So how'd you know him?
The way we know people.
So you're saying he was a customer?
A frequent flyer.
And all of you have been with him at some point?
Oh, they don't talk.
What do you mean?
I mean, they don't really have thoughts or opinions. Just relevant questions, pricing.
Elaborate.
Chrissy, speak.
Anything but anal.
Lily, do you want it here or somewhere else?
And what about her?
Oh, she's a deaf mute.
That's actually pretty sad. So what else can you tell me about David?
Dave was into some unconventional things.
Whoa.
So let me get this straight. You guys dislike Dave because he paid you to perform some abnormal sex acts?
Actually, he did all the performing. Rarely touched any of us. Gave Lily a bath once, but totally platonic.
So other than the sandpaper and unicorn fetish, there's not too much else you can tell me about Dave?
Well, he ate her a lot. You just sat up at the bar with Leo.
Leo?
Leonard Deaton. Booth behind us. Total nutcase.
Oh, hiya, neighbors. You talking about how goddamn good I am, or are you gonna offer me a freebie? Oh, I'm just jostling your jangles. How can I be of service?
I'm investigating the disappearance of a David Grissman. I need to ask you a few questions.
Well, if you want to talk to me, you have to step into my office, officer.
Get the door. Get the door. Just get the door. The what? Close the door. Thanks. Click, click. Thanks.
So, the girls tell me you knew David well.
Oh yeah. He was my apprentice.
Apprentice for what?
Oh, the revolution, of course. See, if you've read any manifestos, you'll know that society goes through different stages. After you've read the Communist Manifesto, the Anarchist Manifesto, the Capitalistic Manifesto, the Industrial Manifesto, etc., you'll notice that society goes through gradual changes. As most societies do. You can't have sudden changes. Well, basically, Bush is moving us from the capitalistic stage into the imperialistic stage. Why he's doing this, how he's doing this, I'll show you, I'll tell you. He's building these permanent structures, permanent pyramids on the border of Iraq and Iran, and he's taking these and he's building up a strong economy base, and he's taking us all this capital gain, and he's... Just stay with me on this. Well, basically, you know why he's doing this? Well, I'll tell you why he's doing this. He's taking everything he can get. He's shipping all the money back, and he's investing it all of this money back into the... Well, he doesn't, obviously not back into the economy because we don't really have much of an economy. So, people are going to start realizing, they're going to start rebelling, society's going to crumble, and out of the rubble and the rummage and the smoke and just the debris, it's going to rise a new society, like Phoenix rising from the ashes, an anarchist society, a different society, a better society, and, society back then before the...
You are a worthless, mindless, ever dimly lit little nincombitch, and only your ability to encompass men's genitals and balance on high heels maintains your meager little sliver of validity in this world. What do you want?
First of all, I'd like you to stop yelling at your lady friend. Then I'd like you to tell me everything that you can about David Grissman.
Grissman? That son of a one-horned bitch is the reason why I feel so compelled to remind my twitching little slut of a girlfriend how filthy and worthless.
Dave and Tiffany had sex the night Neo proposed to her.
What?
the hell, Kate?
What? You never said anything. You never said it was the night that fucking goddammit I brought flowers and I did it and I...
Okay, so tell me everything.
Alright, so one night last August, Neil asked Tiff to marry him, and Tiff says she has to think about it, so Neil gets real upset and distraught and leaves, and Tiff just goes back to playing Minesweeper.
Minesweeper is the dumbest game.
Okay, but it's like Tiff's thing. Anyways, that night I happened to be on a date with Dave, and he totally wanted to get in my pants, and I wasn't having it. So I figured if I brought him over to my girlfriend's house, she could firmly apply the cock block and he'd just get frustrated with me. But instead, he waited till I was asleep and roofied Tiff's green tea.
Green tea is disgusting.
Okay, but it's like mine and Tiff's thing. God.
So you're saying she was raped in her own home?
Mm-hmm. And apparently he did it super quietly because I was right there on the couch and just slept right through it.
So... why is he so insensitive about this if she was coerced? I mean, he can't be that big of a douche.
Shh! He doesn't know it was rape.
Why in the hell would she tell him?
Okay, because Neil's like a level 12 psychopath. He totally would have cut Dave's fucking head off or burned the place down. I mean, look at him. He's totally Tiff's little he-bitch. I mean, emotional maxed out pussy. Then they go out into public, and he turns into this Billy badass. And they go back home, and he morphs back into Eeyore.
So, he thinks that she cheated on him with David consensually? Might he still have wanted to hurt David for this?
Crazy? Yes. An asshole? Yeah. But Neil Pashis is a man of firm moral principles. One of those principles happens to be that if a woman is present and conscious when something goes wrong, she is solely responsible for it.
You know, my mother taught me to respect women.
I don't want to have sex with you. Table 3 might, but I don't.
I never said anything about one.
Table 3, sweetheart.
What can I help you out with? I'm gonna have to take a look around back, talk with your staff.
More coffee, sir? Well, it's just me, Ashley, and the cooks right now, and I definitely don't need any more distractions.
Try to make it quick and not get in the way.
Well, alright, but I gotta warn you about my cooks.
What about them?
They're fucking murderers.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Ha, their behavior on shift is just downright criminal. I doubt they're gonna change for a cop.
I just like to ask them a few questions. Their work ethic really doesn't concern me.
Alright, that's cool. Just watch out for the big guy. Just helping you out, bro.
Howdy, Captain Popery. I'd offer you some bacon. That'd be cannibalism, eh, Piglet? I'm just busting your balls. What's up?
I'm investigating the disappearance of one David Grissman. I need to ask you a
Grissman?
question.
That fucking dill factory? Oh, please tell me he's dead.
We don't want to make any hasty conclusions, but let's just say that's definitely a possibility. Now let me guess. You've got some sick, twisted little story about how David wronged you.
No? I just thought he was an asshole.
So, from what I've gathered is, everyone in this town totally dislikes David, with or without a viable reason. Now, does anyone come to mind as to somebody who would want to have him rubbed out, so to speak?
All I can say is, it's a better joint, better town, better world without David, master of all things douche, Grissman.
Why does everybody keep saying that? I'm a homicide detective. I don't care what kind of person the victim was. Murder is against the law. And it's my job to find the guilty party and throw him to the sharks.
Aha! So he was murdered.
We found a pair of blood-soaked boxers under a motel mattress at 361 Callwood.
Hey, that's where I take table 3 girls.
Blood turns out to be David's, same day we did a missing persons report. Here I am.
I'm just saying, dude had more enemies than Batman around here. I mean, how do you expect to find the killer when, like, every one of us had a reason to whack the bastard?
What was your reason?
I don't need one.
Well, I'm gonna have to take a look around the kitchen. Is there anything I should know of in advance?
No, have at it.
Order up?
Yeah.
What's going on with this sandwich?
I'm working on it.
Come on.
Oranges. Oranges are oranges, and then reds are going to be reds, apples are going to be reds, bananas are going to be yellow, and pears are going to be green. But what do you say if, hey, maybe someone goes to the store and be like, I want a yellow-green fruit? But you can't have a yellow-green fruit because maybe that's a ripe banana, maybe it's a pear. You don't even know. So people are going to start writing in the fruits because they...
Where's your freezer at?
On what, sir?
Your walk-in freezer.
Little shack out back. Nothing but meat in there, my friend.
Exactly.
Holy shit! It's alright, man. I'm a detective. I'm gonna get you out of here. I gotcha. Jesus Christ! You don't do that. I'm a cop.
That's how you get shot.
Dude, he was totally going for his weapon.
Nice. Whoa now, Martin Riggs. Just a little fun. No need for bloodshed.
God damn it.
We'll let it slide. Been letting a lot slide tonight.
Table 3?
What? Get the fuck back in there and do your jobs. So why'd you do mine?
Come on, man. There's probably like 12 tickets piled up, man. Ash is gonna be pissed.
Look at these checks. They're fresh as hell.
Whoa, man! Stay. No! Stay put. Everybody fucking freeze! Hands on the tables.
Nobody do anything stupid.
Can we leave?
Sorry, girls, but as of now, you are temporarily out of service.
That was real classy. Good one, man.
One more word out of you and I will pistol whip the dickens out of you.
Dickens.
Which one of you pieces of shit killed him, and where's the body?
Aha! So he is dead. What? Ah! You hit me with a batarang? They issue you batarangs? What the fuck? Yo, I'm gonna take you down to the Paradise City. What is your serial number? I am turning you in, alright?
Shut the fuck up!
You silly little twit! Why would you hit... Why would you do that, Pumpkins? I'm already bleeding and you hit me. And give me magical kisses. Make it better. Make it better, Pumpy darling. Make it better.
Hey! What the fuck is wrong with all you people? You guys are all twisted as sin. You got a heroin addict, carbohydrate throwing Neanderthal, a chauvinistic, psychotic asshole / whiny pussy with a very impressive vocabulary, but you're still a fucking prick. You girls are okay, but the fact that you hang around with this guy clearly says something about your character. You got the International Streetwalkers Committee and their she-pimp queen conducting business in this place of commerce, a ranting nutcase, the cooks from hell, and a manager who is clearly a scumbag just for allowing it all to happen. You guys should all be ashamed of yourselves. I mean, the only person who hasn't clearly illustrated their shittiness is the goddamn waitress. As a matter of fact, you can leave.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
So which one of you slime balls killed him?
Why does it matter?
Because it's my fucking
Well,
job.
this is our favorite place to dine, asshole.
What does that mean?
Oh my god! Are you really that thick? Are you even a cop? I mean, what kind of a detective has long hair and earrings? We all whacked him.
What?
David's presence here was highly inconducive to our happiness, so one night he was drunk and we did away with him.
So you're trying to say that everyone collectively killed him?
Well, Neil delivered the coup de grace.
Okay then. You're all coming with me.
Hey, buddy. The only person going anywhere is you. Wander.
Yeah, right. Line up, everyone. Is that put the silverware down? Get the fuck back! Sit the fuck down! Is that drop the fork? Drop the... Is that a butter packet? Drop the butter packet! No! 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 I said no! How many seconds? Should I count like 4 seconds? 2 seconds?
Let me say die.
Alright. Die is my cue.
Action.